Hello, my name is Maureen Bligh. I'm a registered dietitian nutritionist, and this week on Ask A Nutritionist, we're going to answer the question, does lactose intolerance mean I have to avoid all milk and dairy foods? Generally speaking, no. Lactose intolerance does not mean you need to avoid all milk and dairy foods. In my 40 years as a practicing registered dietitian, I've met a wide variety of people with differing degrees of lactose intolerance. And in almost every case, they were able to comfortably include milk and dairy foods in their everyday eating pattern. If you or your family member have lactose intolerance, I'll share with you now 6 tips on how to include different foods to be able to tolerate lactose intolerance in your eating pattern. Number 1, use lactose-reduced milk. These are widely available in the grocery store, and also the opportunity is to use the lactose pills, the enzyme pills. Those also work very well and are widely available. Just to let you know that the lactose-free milks that are in the grocery stores, this is regular dairy milk, and they've just processed it in a way to digest the milk, the lactose in advance, so it's something that you can safely consume. Number 2, aged cheeses that are harder cheeses like cheddar, provolone, Swiss, Parmesan. These have about half the lactose in them as regular milk, and so it's very often comfortably included in people's diets. Number 3, consuming yogurt, kefir, and other dairy products that have probiotics used in them and active cultures. These also have less lactose in them, as well as the health benefits of including probiotics in those foods. The 4th suggestion is to maximize your enjoyment of dairy foods is to include them in your everyday diet. So including small amounts every day is something that will build up the tolerance so that you can very safely and comfortably include them often. Consuming small amounts of fluid milks with meals is something that works well as well. And then number 6, some individuals are able to consume high-fat dairy foods more comfortably, but that's something that's very individual, so you want to do some experimentation to find out what works best for you. Bottom line, you can include dairy foods in your everyday diet if you have lactose intolerance. For children and for our most vulnerable population, this matters quite a bit because we want children to have the important package of essential nutrients in dairy foods that work together to support optimal growth and development. For more information, you can go to healthyeating.org. Thank you very much.